I'm excited to be here with you, Michelle.
It's good to be here. I always like when we chat.
hmm For anyone who doesn't know, my name is Keeley. I am the Cuddlist CEO and co-owner that is excited to be here with Michelle Renee, our director of training. And that's exactly what we're going to talk a little bit about. Cuddlist over the years has had some really robust education, but as it stands right now, we've gone through some major transformations. I want to talk a little bit about Cuddlist education and training as it is now. Tell me what you are excited to talk about today and like kind of a little general overview.
Yeah. So our most recent training launched about a year ago. Like we're coming up on the 1 year anniversary of the what we were calling Cuddlist Basic Training for
hmm
almost a year.
hmm
It took us some time to get that new training under our belt and really see how it was working. How
hmm
did we feel about the students coming through? And we decided, I think it was in August, to adjust course, right? Make a change because we felt there needed to be a change. And now our basic training is actually now the Cuddlist certification
hmm
because we saw the students come out on the other side and I noticed for myself that I felt a much more settled place in my body, much like when people would go through certification in the old legacy model.
hmm
That we had these opportunities to really interact with the students, which our legacy model didn't give us until they got to a certification phase.
hmm
And now we're doing that right from the get-go, and it just feels good. And so we made a change. So now the basic training is now the certification.
I love it. And I'm so excited for our big announcement and to announce this and to give people a clear picture of what Cuddlist certification is now. And to give people just a glimpse into our history and why this change is so awesome for anyone coming in and interested in this modality. Before, Cuddlist had quality education that was all self-paced in blocks of text, and you could choose whether or not you wanted to get the very basic information or whether you wanted a little bit of additional education and one-on-one attention and review to be certified. So there are two options. You could be trained or you could be certified. And what we've done is instead of an entirely self-paced blocks of text online, go wherever, completely choose your own adventure type of education, we've actually transformed the model into more of a quality boutique one-on-one personal attention model. We have cohorts every month, so there is a class every month that is specifically paced, giving people structure so that they can go through and plan out their educational journey. We have trainers that are there in live classes, live virtual classes that are helping the information sync and land and integrate into people's practices. And the information in the new training is a combination. They are getting all of the information that was before in both. So now they've got the one-on-one attention, they have got the robust information, and also it's been upgraded for 10 years of industry experience. And it is structured so that diverse learners, there are interactive activities, there is video, there is audio pieces, so that it's much more catered to diverse learners. As someone who's neurodivergent, it was so important for me to include. And now when people finish in 2 weeks, in just 2 weeks of their cohort, they are at the same skill level as the certification before. So our Cuddlist certification takes 2 weeks. It is robust one-on-one attentive training based on 10 years of industry experience. And we are seeing quality practitioners starting the journey to their thriving practices coming out of this in numbers like we never saw in the old one. Those little tweaks, the information was still, that kernel of information was still always the same and always so good and robust, but how we deliver it and the support that we get around it has all transformed.
Yeah, and as someone who sits in and evaluates once in a while, as I love covering for our trainers when I can, um, it is it's different to see someone answer out questions, right? And that's part of it is we have comments they have to address. But to see them, like to experience them actually as another person on the other side of Zoom, get the aha moments. Why is this important? Right? Why is it so important to have a Cuddlist client-led session? Right? When I get done with a cohort, if I'm helping that month, it's knowing everyone that came out on the other side gets the three basic parts of a Cuddlist session. That I feel that in my body, that when I know they've come through that class, that I can trust that. It means a ton to me.
So now we are excited and thrilled that all of our certified cuddlists, the Cuddlist certification is our fundamental educational course. It is our baseline. It is our that level of quality, that level of attention to people's practices is our fundamental baseline. And there's fun new things coming. There's a lot of fun new things coming, but knowing that we've elevated to that baseline is really, really an exciting way to see Cuddlist grow, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much for checking in with us, and we hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any other questions or comments, you can always email us at help@cuddlist.com. And we hope you take a look at cuddlist.podia.com. These links will be in the comments so that you can, if this is right for you, if this type of education, this type of practice or modality might be right for you to start your career in cuddle therapy and professional cuddling, that you come check it out. So
We'd love
thank
to
you
see you
so
there.
much. Yeah.